Oh, hello. um, let's see. Um, Google Voice. What are you talking about? Should be. Okay, receiving calls. Let's see if anybody calls in. Um, Welcome to MoviePhone. Scooch this a little closer. Will I have your scripts by the end of work today? Okay, well, it's a good email start. Welcome to MoviePhone. It's happening. Let's see if we get any calls today. Let's see. Google Voice is happening. We're here live. Start virtual camera. I don't really know. Let me see if I can get into voice here. Any voicemails? Let's play back a voicemail. Oh, sorry. I'll put that on speaker.
Hey, I was just calling to talk about a little movie called The Joker. Have you seen The Joker? Remember the first time I saw that movie, I went to the theater and I sat down, I took my shoes off, I put them underneath my feet and I said, "It's Joker time, baby." And the person next to me got up and left.
Well, that's a great start to any movie. Popping off my shoes is pretty much the first thing I do when I go to the cinema. I remember the first time I went and saw The Butterfly Effect. Ashton Kutcher was in theaters while I was going to film school. Went with a couple of my roommates, my good pal Eric, and Eric and I were wearing Converse, and there was two people in front of us, and they were wearing Converse, feet up on the seats, and I said, "Hey, how about we have a conversation?" And then the movie started. Don't quite remember much about that movie, except I think it's, spoiler alert, I think it's the end, and he's paraplegic. Like he blew up or something, and he's in a bathtub with no limbs. That's my big takeaway from that movie. If you want to call in and talk about a movie you've seen recently, feel free to do so. Numbers on the screen, 509-596-1298. Call now for any movie chat. Let's see if we have any other voicemails. Let's see.
Hi, my favorite movie is Sleepaway Camp because it is
it has trans representation.
It's a trans rights film. I don't want criticism on that. It is explicitly a trans rights film. However, my favorite one is Sleepaway Camp 3, and I highly recommend that. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Okay, Sleepaway Camp. Um, I've never seen any of the sleepaway camps. I'm not a big fan of the horror genre, but lately I've been getting into some. Um, as far as it being a trans rights picture, I can't speak to that because I haven't seen it. I'll have to dip in and check that out, and see, for what they're referring to. Imagine there's a trans character in it. Sleepaway camp. Maybe we'll pull it up here and just take a look. Sleepaway camp trailer. YouTube. Let's see. Sleepaway. Is that one word? Camp trailer. Let's watch the OG. Well, then here's an HD one from Shout
You
Factory.
probably know Vistaprint for business cards, but
Got a
did you know
commercial
we
here?
also print that and that?
Shout Factory TV, changing the channel.
Dear Mom and Dad, I've been at a sleepaway camp for almost 3 weeks. And I'm getting very scared.
Welcome to Sleepaway Camp. Someone is watching you.
Hey, Baba, Reba.
Someone is waiting for you. Someone wants to scare you to death.
Turn the wheel!
Sleepaway Camp. You won't be coming home.
Okay. That looks like pretty classic 70s, 83. Horror fodder. Looks pretty good, to be honest. Can't quite do much here till somebody calls in. Again, that number's on the screen. Tell me about what you're watching. New movies, old movies, and the like. I'm saying a lot because I got nothing. Let's see. I saw 3 movies yesterday, all kind of ranging. I'd never seen the movie It, so my wife and I decided we've both felt like we'd seen clips and pieces enough of the 1991, which I believe Tim Curry's in. That's pretty. I felt like I got the gist. Actually, I really didn't know anything about the movie It. I knew there was a clown in the sewer that stole children or ate them or something. Anyway, we decided to watch the remake that came out a couple years ago. And we both just don't like slasher gross shit. And pretty much the opening, some little baby boy gets his arm ripped off, and I don't know if that hit too hard because I have children, but we were both like, nah, pass. So we watched maybe 6 minutes of It and decided to pass on that. We did watch Another gory movie called Guns Akimbo with Daniel Radcliffe. It was okay. Interesting concept, an original idea. Like, I'm all on board for that. Just a little like video gamey and computery and not really my wheelhouse. Some funny dialogue, some good characters. Radcliffe carries the movie; it's great. But again, just too that CG blood. A lot of poor CG in that movie, actually, and I think intentionally so. It's meant to look a certain way, I believe, but not for me. Let me take off my hat here. Let's get into the meat. Let's see. Who else do we got? Anybody calling in? We got 2 notifications here. Nope. Nothing happening there. No calls. Now, I have just been putting up flyers for people to call in, and they get taken down relatively quickly. And I put them up exclusively in the downtown area because that's the spot that's easiest for me to put them up. But boy, I don't even know if the audio is playing. Well, it looks like I'm getting audio input here. Nothing. What else did we watch? Watched. Oh, it was great. Emma Roberts. 2008, I believe it is. My wife just guessed off of the fashion of it, and she guessed 2007, and boy, right there. It was called Wild Child? Crazy Kid? I think Wild Child. This kid who's dealing with some grief, and her father sends her to boarding school in England. She's from Malibu. Aidan Quinn was her dad. Aidan Quinn still looked great. Child of the 80s. Spokane fame for Benny and June. Very small role in it, but it was pretty good. He had a powerful moment at the end. I really feel like that movie had a bunch of rewrites, like in the middle of it, or possibly re-edits. There seemed to be some B stories that went nowhere. So either they were trying to like fill out the movie because they didn't have enough, so they did reshoots, or it was they had too much stuff and had to take out a bunch, and there's just a bunch of extra footage sitting on the cutting room floor. It's kind of a mess, but it has all of my favorite tropes. The makeover scene left me a little... it made me want more from it. Not quite what I was hoping for. It had Keeley from Ted Lasso in it, but she's like a child. She's like 17 in this movie, which was wild to see because I'd never seen her in anything else. But great stuff. That's pretty funny. What was the second movie we saw? That was the first movie we saw of the day, and then Guns Akimbo was the last. What was in the middle there? It was equally not good. Maybe it was like a horror movie. Oh my god, it's right on the tip of my head, the top of my feet, the what's it called? Who even was in it? Shoot. Just thinking here. Just let me think. We tried to do it. It's not it. I feel like it was kind of like a thriller drama. Wow, don't remember at all. Maybe it'll come to me. Still no calls here. Let's see if we have any other voicemails.
Hey, it's afternoon. I'm waiting to call in. Where you at?
Yeah, sorry we missed you. You know, I tried to get this off the ground a couple weeks ago. It took me a minute, and just don't have, just didn't have my stuff together. So, you know, we'll keep at it. See if we start building anything here. But I'll give it another 5 minutes here if we get no calls. But we're live and it's happening. So let me see if there's any chat thing happening. Live streaming. No viewers. Nothing's happening. I'm hosting Saturday Night Cinema. Well, I'm recording a bit for Wednesday. And I'm doing the 1991 movie Stargate. James Spader. The fucking tops. He's the best. Looking forward to that. I was too young when that movie came out. I was like 11 or 12, so really boring as I recall. And Kurt Russell was a real dick, and I loved Kurt Russell at the time and still do, but kind of a departure from the work I'd previously seen him in. I was a big fan of Big Trouble in Little China, so that's the Russell I was looking forward to, or like an overboard Russell. But Spade Dog, great stuff. Love him. And then I'm doing the original Pink Panther, 1967. Peter Sellers, man. David Nevin. Incredible. Nothing makes me... well, there's things that make me laugh more, but Peter Sellers hits part of my funny bone that it's a real fine line between the slapstick and... I feel like he can play the straight man and the heel perfectly. Like, he can be his own one-person, two-man show. So serious, yet so goofy. Just love him. It's great stuff. Anyway, if you've seen the Pink Panther or Stargate, go ahead and give me a call here. We can discuss it. Another 5 minutes. Let's see if I got any more info. Get into the biz here. Do laundry. Interesting. We. No chat, no calls. Not much is happening. I'm just looking at my phone now. Numbers up. If you want to call in next Monday at noon, feel free. Yeah, give me a ring. Let's talk movies. Take it easy.